What's good, YouTube? Oh my God. What's good? This is your girl, opinionated, little nosy ass, or whatever. Oh my God, I am back. Back with another video. And I'm not going to stop making no videos. As long as this is transpiring, I'm not. Y'all, I just woke up. I had a little nap and all that, because I'm off for the weekend before I go into a long work week ahead of taking them calls and insisting them irate prepaid card customers. Jesus. I said, let me just enjoy a weekend of rest and prepare myself to get cussed out and get blamed for why they can't have their money and all that. So, whew, I know y'all seen that video. Oh my God. Know y'all seen that video that Erica came out with. But before we get into that, guys, you know what I like. I like to hear your thoughts and your opinions below. Not going to stress that, turn on notifications and all that. That's on you. If you like me, if you like listening to me, if you like joining my discussion and all that, you will subscribe. I don't have to stress it out there like the other, YouTubers do. If you want to subscribe, you're going to subscribe, That's just, can't make nobody do what they don't want to do. Now, but I do appreciate it when you leave a like, when you share the video, when you give your insight, and I start to see some of the people that, fucks with me. And, that makes me feel good. Like I said, I feel very, somewhat appreciated that I have someone, well, not someone, but people that take to me and that they like my content. I'm not disrespectful. I'm just going to put it out there, because I used to be a shy person, didn't, like to say anything. But now I had a friend when I was a manager that taught me how to be blunt. Like, stop being quiet. Speak up, speak up. So it's like, okay, I'm going to speak up. Say what I got to say, Well, anyways, now let's get into it. So she comes out with the video, and at the beginning, it's a recording of the time when they power. It was like a storm in Texas went out. And I remember that because around that time he vlogged it. And like I said, with that sickness, I don't believe it because Crier vlogs everything, every little thing to make some money. Everything. You know what I said before? He'll react, the son react, the dog Mia react, whoever else want to feel like they want to react, and you know how he is. So they sit up there and it's like he's going off talking about M and Vaughn, and then recently he just did a video with M and Vaughn. Where they was acting all lovey-dovey and she, getting real freaky in front of them. And then another one. And this is where I draw the line to fake shit. When it's fake. Then he comes out with a video telling Vaughn that I don't like his girlfriend. Come on, y'all. We know that's fake. We know it's fake. He has been friends. And my boyfriend said, I don't see how this man is he is friends with his son friends. You know what I'm saying? He said it just don't seem right to him. And it don't. Why are you kicking it with M and Vaughn? I understand you may not have no friends down there, but by then, damn, you should have made some. I remember one time he had a friend over there, older man, that he said cut his hair. Like, you kicking it with the dude friends, but then he's two-faced it. So, guys, like, everyone may formulate their opinion about Erica. And, it did portray to us that she is messy. She like to start stuff. She will probably bend the truth and lie. We've seen that because she did it recently with J. Michael and them. So I still, think she's wrong for that. But Crier and her are both dangerous. At this point, it's both of them. Oh, man, they are just oil and water. They are just bad. They are back and forth. And Crier is trying to act like he is living his life, being mature, all that. But he is just as devious and dirty as she is. You know what I'm saying? Both of their asses is dirty. And excuse my language, I pretend not to curse like that, but sometimes it just flow out. Both of them are devious and going tick for tack at each other. Now, that recording, he's up there talking shit about Em and Vaughn and saying I'm not kissing my son's ass, and he go over there pick up this man, his girl and the damn dog, and he come over here basically to check up on me. Em and Vaughn live like 5 houses down, and I kind of knew that they live kind of close because in that video when she was saying she was walking the dog and something about she seen it was something. I don't hardly watch it like that no more because he's too animated, but I try to catch it because my boyfriend's gonna watch that shit, and even though I don't want to look at it, I still look at it. So that's made us think like, hold up, she was walking the dog and came into him. They don't live that far from each other. So when we hear that recording, what I said was like, okay, I was like, you know what, I was right, they do live by close by each other. And so she goes to play that clip or whatever, and he just going off. Like I said, y'all, that is the real him. We always had this speculation that the video when he put Erica out, that is the real him. When he sit up there and cusses and go off and all that, that is the real him. And you hear him in the background. I don't know, and I know he won't talking to Erica. It's like he was on the phone with someone and he was like, yeah, and I ain't kissing nobody's ass, and and this man got 2 damn houses, and I mean just all the got money and all that. I said, wow, that is the real him, and that lets us know he is envious of him. He wants his life. I don't care what nobody say. He wants his son. He is envious of that. But also, he said he don't kisses his ass, but then he proceeds to kiss his ass. And then, they weren't talking at the time. And I still stand by that it wasn't because of no Darion. It was because of his relationship with Erica and the relationship she had with Martin Lewis that he messed up. And we all know that because she mentions that in the video. But she immediately starts off with that they was sending, the post he made. He was being nosy, and if the shoe fits, wear it, and a guilty dog barks. And he found his way to post that, oh, she's trying to make me look bad and all that. And then he make his post. What happens? LaToya chimes in. He's not lying, y'all. She has called us countless of times, and I had a heart-to-heart with her, and, I gave her advice, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with her. And what did Erica do before she said what she said today? She said, look, I'm not trying to bring you in it because you ain't did anything to me, but I am willing to, DM you the recording, and y'all, Erica was recording. Like I said, when they were sitting up there breaking up and bashing each other, and when they got back together, it's kind of right after she had the baby. Erica knew at that point, I felt, but you know how you still naive and still think it's something there. I think at that point, she knew it was over, but the way he would probably just snap and give her signs and be like, argue with her or try to make her feel low or, get at her feelings. But then how them type of men are. Once the woman cries or they to themselves, they come over, hey, man, I didn't mean that, man. I don't know why I fucked up. I'm a fucked up individual, but I'm going to try to make it better, man. And what do women always do? Typical women, not typical, but the women that, is blind still, they fall for it. Because I have before, they'll fall for it and go back. But I felt like Erica knew and said, you know what? I just have a feeling it's not going to last like I want it to. So let me get all my shit that I can on him. Let me get all of everything. Because I don't know if this man is being serious with me or not. And she kind of hinted what I speculated, because I was going to come out with a video way before this came about. And because the timelines that Cryer was given, that he was single and not talking to no one didn't match up with the time frame with him and Latoya, because they try to make it seem like they was talking half a year, 7 months, but they did make it official. But people talk until they make it official. But it did add up, because at the times he said that he was single and just talking to Latoya, he was doing videos with Erica. Even though she took it down, he was still doing videos with her, and they was at each other's houses. So I mean, it kind of it don't match up. But she then proceeds to say, "Yo, nigga not claiming you." I think Erica, yeah, she snapped. She got mad because she was trying to spare her, be nice. Hey, I know you ain't got nothing to do with this. This is between me and him. But sometimes people put their 2 cents in there, and then Erica probably still have feelings. Got mad at that. Oh yeah. So since how many ovaries do you have, Latoya? Because he told me you only got one, and that you be sitting up there trying to get pregnant, and that you wonder that if I was going to get pregnant by him again. He said that you're insecure, and that every time you get a baby, it falls right in the toilet. Oh God, that is some hurtful shit to say. But it's more fucked up that if that shit is true, what does that say about the type of man Damien is? He don't really want to be with her. Every time she try to cook healthy, he feels like she's doing that to keep him away. And he don't want to spend time with her, because after he do his videos, make his money, his little revenue, that little YouTube check, because that's what he is after, she wants to spend time, like, let's cuddle up and all that. But he doesn't want to do that. We always think that he puts on that image on the camera, because it seems like when he get off, he is not that same, hey guys, this should be crier gang and smiling and being all lovey-dovey and like, girl, come here. And hey guys, make sure you pick the right one to be with, and giving us all this can't even talk, I'm rambling. I'm just jumbling. But giving us all this inspirational shit, like, I don't believe it. We know he is somebody else when he gets off that damn camera. And now we see. Guys, I just feel that was some hurtful ass shit too. She hit her where it hurt, and she told her, I'm not the one you want to play with, because I can hurt you with my words. And that's not a threat. That is a promise. Oh, she went the hell off. She's fed up. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And I don't think it's like physically hurting her with words like, and that's why this and that. I think he is going, like, she means I'm going to expose more of what he said about you. Yeah, it was wrong for me to sit up there and have these side conversations with him. Yes, it was wrong for me. But, honey, if you want to take it there, let you know what he said about you. I'm pretty sure that he said some shit about me. We all know he probably said some shit about her. But what's going to get it is she thinks she is the perfect one for him. He's making her feel like a queen, that she's the best thing that came along, even though we all know he been with someone for years that was his, wife. But, even though that's over, he make her feel like that's the only woman that, made him feel the way he did and all that. And she's got this, glimmer and glow about her that, oh God, I am just the princess, and, my man is doing this and that, not knowing he is talking shit about you. You ain't nothing but a video view to him. You ain't nothing but views and money and a little bit of sexual pleasure. I don't know, but the thing is, it's like Toya feelings is all out there invested in Crier. And like I said in the beginning, when she would say I love you, even though I think it was too early, he wouldn't say it back. He wouldn't. He would kind of, talk, go around it, so to speak. But then she goes on to say that, and I'm starting to think maybe Crier is a little type possessive or gets jealous and mad when his ex move on. Like he can't stand to see them move on and that they already moving on and happy. So they try to say some shit about, who they get with. And then, like we said, naive. Erica is very naive at times and she's vulnerable because, she's out of this relationship, but she cared for this man. And at the same time, even though she's just starting to talk to this other man, the man she felt like she known for so long, even though they had their disagreements, they did have their good days. And so when he comes to her and tells her something, maybe someone who done been there, done that, went through that, because, he's 50 something, so he's seen the world. He probably pretending he know the signs like, hey, you being used, but really trying to fuck up her happiness. Telling her the Mucker family, was using her in the family using her for views, and he's trying to find a way out. And guys, I remember I made a video saying that I don't think he's into her. And because I did felt that way, and I stand on that when I made that video. I really think that he won't showing the same signs, and that Erica was putting it out there and, trying to force this love thing on him because Crier had his thing going. But when I watch what transpired and I watch her break stuff down, that made me go back and say, what if at the time they was going through their little dilemmas, breaking up with each other, and she confided in Mucker, her realtor at the time, as a friend, but also, they probably gained like little small feelings for each other, and he was being comforting to her, talking to her, being that shoulder, but he also, had feelings for her. And then, she probably led him on a little bit, but then Crier and her met up. Crier and her talked it out, and they probably made up, had a little makeup sex or whatnot, and then bam, out of nowhere, she just blocked Mucker, stopped all contact, and then he's probably like, damn, what I do? Don't know why, just he blocked. So then what happens again? Once she's single and she moved on, and Crier said he moved on, he comes out with a video asking her to collab. And I know I said this, but this is like the timeline. And then he professes his love for her, asks her, to go on a date. She declines, but then when she sees what's going on with Crier, she accepts it. So at that point, you can probably see why Mucker family was probably nonchalant, non-affectionate, because he don't know whether to take it serious or not. Then the fact that he said she wanted everything to be on camera and he's a private person. Is this to get at your ex? Because I'm sure he's aware that the ex did YouTube. And are you trying to throw shots using me as a rebound to make him jealous? Because, she'll sit up there and love and rub all on him, and he just look at her, and then, oh, you crazy, and you something else. And because she's, being out of the ordinary when, probably like she doesn't act like that off the camera. But then when she gets on there, you rubbing all on him, and he looking like, okay, like, what's going on? That's probably why he shielded his feelings, because you played with him before, and he don't know if it's serious or not. But, guys, she says she's not stopping until she get tired. Like Kevin Gates, she says she don't get tired. So, I guess we're going to see what happens from here, y'all. I mean, she did a double upload the other night, and my butt was laid up, catching it, leaving my input. But man, oh God, y'all, I just want to see what's going to unfold next, because Crier still ain't dropped that video. Where's the video that you supposed to drop showing your receipts of her calling? Showing the receipts of her saying that she was getting beat on. We want to see that. You put it out there, let us see it. I mean, y'all already got us into it this far. You done dragged us into it this far. Well, where is it at? Come on, crier. Or are you are you pissed the hell off about that Prince family thing? Because you know you a sucker for them. You been down, get on your knees, forget what kind of man you are once you get up to their door. Then, I mean, apologize. I'm sorry. I still stand on that. I'm not about to sit there and ask somebody who's my son. Can I go to their damn refrigerator? And they stop me in the middle. I get it for you because you know you still not kind of welcome here yet. What? Bye. But you know he's a sucker for them. So that recording, then that shit with the ovaries, because he dropped the video and Erica had I mean, it has been some time since the video dropped. And then I had seen where at that time that he had dropped it like 15 minutes ago. And then I said, hold on, I know he had to peep this. And then, you know, my boyfriend's like, well, you know, he got them videos in the chamber, probably already pre-recorded. I said, oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. But instead of dropping that, calling another man name, where is the video with your receipts? Because this girl is up. She's up 2 or 3 on you. She is up 2 or 3 on you. And it's kind of, I still think she's messy for what she did. But it's kind of telling us the reason why Erica is the way she is with him. Maybe it's not all her. Because I feel that it's in him too. Maybe he was jealous of the mucker dude that she moved on. And that it was this same guy that popped up in their relationship way back when he didn't like him as the realtor. Maybe he did have a problem with him. We don't know. Now, I don't know about that PI thing on her, because just because he did it, you know, on someone he was with previous, I didn't even say that right, previously, doesn't mean that the same happened for you, Erica. I don't know. Maybe he did, but I just don't see him going to the limits of doing that with you. And I'm not, you know, trying to downgrade you or anything, but I just don't see him doing that. Maybe he followed you around, or maybe he just tried to mess up the relationship with you two, but I just don't believe he spent money into a PI for you. Y'all ain't been together that long for him to go out the way like that. But anyways, I guess we will see what comes up in this messy saga, this messy reality show, because you know they always doing damn series and shit. So, I mean, and I don't think it's a series. I really don't. I think this shit is real because she is letting out raw ass footage. I don't think this ain't no damn series. This right here is tackling at each, going head to head, hurting some feelings in the mix type shit. This ain't no series. But guys, let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. If you want to subscribe, by all means do that, and I appreciate you. And as I stated before, I will be back with another video. This is your girl, Opinionated, checking out.